Welcome, you guys. I'm cooking pepper soup and fufu today. Africans know what pepper soup is. Americans, well, let me tell you. This is the ingredients I'm going to put in my pot. Yes, you remember all those dead flesh people? I'm eating dead flesh today. Thank you very much. I will let you know how it tastes like when I finish. But this is smoked turkey wings. I love smoked turkey because it gives a good flavor. This here is scrimp, or some people call it shrimp, but it's dried. Like the Africans dry this. We call it dry shrimp because it dry like on the fire, on the charcoal. So it has like a charcoal dry, that kind of smoky flavor is the better word, not charcoal, not dried. Of course, you know it's the crab, and I have one or two small little pieces of what that is. That's smoked turkey also, but that's just the part of it. But I like the wings. So it doesn't have too much meat. I don't like too much meaty stuff. This is crab. I think that's the worst I got. Oh yeah, I got a piece of. We African call this dry fish. You know what that is? It's the same thing they do like the shrimp. They cut the fresh fish from the water, of course, and they skin it, clean it properly, and then they put it on the fire. I think they use. They use charcoal, right? I'm trying to find out, but it dried up on the fire. So even like this, if I hadn't touched it on the fresh crab, you can eat this. It almost looks like it's cooked, but it dries. It's already dried. We call it dry fish, but it's not really, I guess because we dried it on the fire, so we call it dry fish. But it gave the soup a really nice, it doesn't taste fishy. Even if you ate it like this, it doesn't taste fishy. It has that smokery, barbecue, smoky kind of, flavor. It tastes really good. It doesn't have a fishy scent, so that's really good when you dry it up on the fire like that. So that's why I'm gonna put these guys in the pot on the fire. Everything here will boil. This is a little vegetable something, but it's a little bitter, but that's too because I like it. I like that slight bitter taste. We call it kitili. I'm not sure what the Americans or the Caribbeans call this, but that's what we call it, kitili. I like it in my soup because it have that little slight bitter taste. So that's when I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put some water in there. I'm gonna fill my water to the top, and then let everything in here boil for at least minimum 1 hour. See, African cooking take forever. So everything here will boil for at least minimum 1 hour. So of course the water will boil down a little bit. Then for 20 minutes, this is mackerel. I love mackerel. Don't mind the fish hair. Africans like to eat fish hair soup. So this is it. So when the pot has boiled for at least 1 hour, I'm going to dump this in there. Let this cook for 20-30 minutes. This is fish, mackerel, fresh water cut mackerel. And this is more of the dry fish I was telling you about. I don't know which kind of fish they dried up on the fire, but it tastes, you can eat it just like this if you wanted to. So after 1 hour of cooking in the pot, I'm going to drop this in there. You got it? After this has cooked for 1 hour, I will put this in there together with these. Of course, you know what it is, green peppers, red pepper. You know what that is? That's hot habaneros. I have onions. So this is half. The bell pepper I purchased was really huge. So I used half of it, actually a quarter of it. And this is a quarter of the red bell pepper. This is 2 habaneros sliced up. This is 1 small medium onions, all of it, the whole onion. The remaining of the dry fish. So I will put everything in the pot. After the pot have cooked for 1 hour, I will dump this and this in there for another 20-30 minutes. Let it cook. When it's done, I will come back and show you the finishing products. Then I'll come back and sit on the floor and eat and lick my finger. Me and Angel, you gonna see. We gonna eat pepper soup and fufu today, African style. What's up, y'all? You know what I'm saying? My mouth is already salivating. Can you believe that? I'm sure yours is. I forgot to mention, the habaneros that I got, it was a whole pack, so it's a lot. So what I do, I put the rest of it in the Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. So when I'm about to cook, I take out 1 or 2 and cook with it and put the rest because it lasts longer in the fridge. If you put it in the freezer, if you put it in the fridge, sometimes it goes bad if you don't get to finish all of it on time. Same thing with the bell pepper. It was a lot of bell pepper. So all my bell peppers and stuff, wash them nicely, put them in the Ziploc bag, put it in the freezer. When I'm ready to cook, I will take some out, put it in my blender or saute them. So these are leftovers I'm going to put in the freezer. This is leftover of the dry fish. Putting them in the freezer for preservation. I'll be back. I'm back, y'all. You see the pot? Ooh, everything is boiling. That's the pepper soup. You see the crab? Where's my spoon? Hold on, let me get me a spoon right here. You see everything right there? That's the smoked turkey wings. That's my pepper soup right there. So everything's still cooking. I'm gonna cover that slightly, and I'll be right back. Of course, this is the rest of the ingredients right here. All right, see this here? This is okra. I'm gonna put it in the blender with the that's habaneros on the bottom. You see there, and that little round vegetables that we call kitchili. It's a little bitter slightly. I'm gonna put them in. This is my ninja. I'm gonna blend them up with the okra. This is not cooked yet, so I'll blend it with the stuff, and then I will put it in the stove for like 10 minutes. It'll be cooked and ready, and I'll show you how I'm gonna eat it. I'm about to blend the okra. Hold on. Close your ears. This is my fufu right here. I'm gonna put some water in. I didn't measure it. You know, as Africans, we don't usually do measure, especially something that I've cooked for a long time. I really don't measure it. And this is the actual fufu right there. That's made out of plantain flour. And but those of you who need measurement, I advise you maybe 2 cups of the flour, fufu like, maybe 3 cups of water. I'll put some water in it, and then it all depends on the substance, how hard or how soft you want it. I like mine not too hard and not too soft, somewhere in between. I'll be right back. You see what I'm doing here? You're going to use your fingers to stir up until there's no lump in there. And then it is best not to, because when I cook it, I'm going to put it in the microwave. Some people cook theirs on the stove. I ain't got time for that. I'm going to put this in the microwave 10 minutes or so, or between 8 to 10 minutes. It'll be done. You see the thickness? Get as much as the lump as you can. Of course, you're going to wash your hands, right? Or you can use gloves if you have long nails. You don't want them to get. See the thickness? That's, to me, that's good enough. If you put any more water in there, it will be a little bit too soft for me, but it's a preference. And if I want it a little bit thicker than this, then I'll put a little bit more flour in there and mash out all the lumps. Right now, there's no lumps. It don't take too long. It don't take long to get the lumps out. See the substance? See the thickness and the texture of it? All right, I'm going to put this in the microwave for 8 to 12 minutes. And it should be done. I'll be right back. I got to put this. Oh, Lord. I'm going to do this without getting this on my phone. Let's see. What's up, y'all? The fufu is done. It took like 8 minutes to cook. You see the substance? Let's see what the soup. All right, y'all. I had to change the pot because when I put the fish and the other stuff in there, that pot was too small. So this is the size of the pot. So that's gonna be a lot. I hope my phone don't drop. Let me hold this. If my phone drop in the pot. But look here, y'all. That's a lot of soup. Well, if you know me, I love my fufu, so this pot can last me for a week, maybe 2 weeks. So if I do my 1 meal a day, like the intermittent fast, what I'm doing, yes, 1 meal a day, and then substitute my green juice, I'll be all set. So when this is done in about 20-30 minutes, I'm going to come and sit down and devour this. Oh, let me show you the okra. All right, this is the okra. Cook this here for the 10 minutes. You see? I'm going to put this on the fufu. I like it slimy like that. So when it's time to swallow, because the fufu, you're not supposed to chew, you're supposed to swallow it. Because I like to chew, so when I put the okra on it, it makes it easy for me to swallow. It goes down nicely. This is yum, yum, yum. So we're going to be back in 20 minutes. All right. All right, beloved. Everything is done and cooked and ready. I'm trying to hold it so my phone doesn't drop in the pot. But I don't know how to... That smells good. That tastes good. I don't know how to flip this around. Does it flip around? See? I'm trying to flip it around. So it's not letting me flip it around while I'm recording. I guess because this is a phone and not a real digital camcorder or recorder, whatever you call it. I need one. Somebody hook me up. I'm going to flip. I'm going to then stop recording and start a new record while I'm eating my fufu to show you. Bye bye. So have fufu heavy? I hope so. All right. So look here. I wish I could share. You know, you guys want to share? I'm sharing with Angel. Is that good enough? See, the small bones come out of the fish. Angel, go bring the salsa right there. Go bring the salsa right there now. I have a piece of napkin right there. Go help me out. I'm not going to walk away and leave my bowl here. I don't trust you. I come back, the head be in my bowl. I know you. There, that's yours. It's a piece of fish. That's good. That's the bones. You know, Americans, they only can eat fish when they fillet the fish. You know, we Africans like our fish with the bones and everything in it. I guess part of the enjoyment and the pleasure of eating fish is being able to spit out the bones. That means you're real man, you're a real woman. You know how to eat fish with fine bones without swallowing. You know how to pick out the bones. Y'all American, y'all spoiled. Your European Westerners, come here, I will teach you how to eat fish, African style, with bones and everything. And you won't get choked on the bones. I'm telling you, from 2-3 years old, they train us how to do that. Okay, that's yours. Okay. Any African ration, they know how this tastes like. Pepper soup and fufu. It's actually pepper soup and fufu, but African don't say pepper. It's too Americanized. It's too Westernized. Pepper. Say pepper. Angel. Pepper. Pepper, not pepper. Pepper soup and fufu. You got it? Pepper. Thank you. That's a piece of bone. See? You know how to get bones on. I need to get my little plates. That's where I put the bones. Those are all bones. Oh, this is good. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to stop this. I don't know. You guys enjoying this? Not as much as I am, though. I don't eat all the fish now. I haven't eaten my fufu yet, but that's the fish I'm eating, so. Enjoy. This is good. Yeah. So this is how we eat pepper soup and fufu with our hands, because the soup's a little hot. So I think I'm gonna shut this off and enjoy the rest of my fufu. Unless if I read your comments below, if you like to see me eat the whole thing, leave the comments there. So next time when I do the next one, I will something. What's that hanging about? Fufu. I was going to eat the crab right here in front of you. Angel, this is good though. I can cook. Who taught me how to cook like that? Okay, that's for you. I put okra in the soup. That's why you see it like that. I like my soup like that. Some people don't, but I like mine. Alright, you guys. You like my chewing? They fell right back in there. My chewing annoying you? Sorry, you. Shut it up and come back. I think that's it. I'm done. I'm gonna shut this down and continue to eat my fufu. But yes, y'all, this is better. Actually, let me feel like this. I like this better. Now you can see the bowl. You can see the size of the bowl. Actually, yeah, this is better. So I don't have to bend, hunch over. Okay, let's eat this. So, like, what's on your mind? Let's talk, Angel. Well, your name is not in my plate, so I don't know why you keep looking.